it's visible basically, you know. Always good, you know, don't get me wrong, but it's like just that much more cleaner than we've seen in the past 6 months, I'd say.
Yeah, I really feel like he's come back into his stride, you know? Like, we knew how good Didi was. And there was a period of time where, like, he was trying different things, playing some different characters, you know, like, maybe not pushing as hard as he was. And now he just feels back at the peak, you know?
Yeah. You know, I think he's really pushing for that spot.
Imagine having played 106 sets, 116 sets in your history with someone.
It's ridiculous. These guys literally play each other pretty much at every tournament.
They've probably, when you think about like how most of these sets are probably like 20 minutes at least, like most of these sets are in like top 8, and like they're best of 5. That's probably, how many hours? It's probably over like,
I'm sure we could make a playlist of this.
Yeah. That's probably like 20 hours at least.
Yeah, I'd say
of
so.
them playing sets and pixels and things.
Yeah, these sets are never really blowouts either, you know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's always, you know, game 3 or 5, depending on the point of the tournament they're in.
They're like the rivals. They're actually like the biggest rivals of Big Smash, I reckon.
I mean, the numbers don't lie, you know, at the end of the day.
Oh.
Been seeing that a little bit more from RaZe recently. A lot more arrow usage.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of strong. Like, it's underrated, I'd say, in the kit. You know, it's no fire arrow, but especially off stage, it kills.
Yeah, it kind of forces an air dodge or an option, which is really huge for like consistency when it comes to ledge trapping and like edge guarding, right?
Well,
like,
the options become way more limited without the air dodge, right?
Yeah.
And even not just that on its own, the air dodge isn't the only thing. It's the fact that if they air dodge, there's a very good chance they're going to go low to recover. So
yeah,
it just makes it much easier to trap.
Okay, he bounced on the boomerang.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Boomerang is so safe on shield, actually.
It is pretty wild.
Like it's just like it doesn't make sense in my head, but it's not the fastest move. Like the startup. Oh,
is that it? Yep. No.
good
Living.
DI.
Vin is so good at kicking through the boomerang as well with the nair.
Yeah, he's abusing the priority system in the game.
Abuser of the system.
I like that Finn there, he rolled because he knew he was going to probably get shield poked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that just covers both options pretty much.
I mean, if you time your roll in, you can get through it, but it's so hard.
It's a big ask.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. The delayed back air.
Maximum damage. Good DI though, didn't get anything more from it.
He's just in the vortex. Actually crazy that Vin can be like rolling to either side and like Jono just does like turn around fire arrow and like picks up the combo again.
Well, it covers the distance, you know.
Yeah.
But it's also a combo star.
Okay,
Ooh.
nice. That kills.
That's so strong, holy moly. Full charge, pretty much. But
Yeah. Link's got the muscles on him. This is adult Link. He's been to the gym. Yeah, when you're a kid, you can't go to the gym. It's bad for your muscles. Oh, he's tried to grab the down tilt. So good to bomb recovery, but...
Still living. This always spooks me.
What's he going to do? How does he get out of the corner? He doesn't.
Doesn't get out the corner, but he doesn't die.
Dude, and kicking through that arrow again. That's wild.
Weak hit, man. Unlucky.
Okay, just going to boomerang the bomb. All right, there we go.
I think there was 4 backers in that interaction between the 2 players.
Yeah, look. Honestly, like Link back air, not Toon Link, like Young Link and Adult Link, it's such a cool back air.
It is.
Like the 2 kicks, like, it's kind of sick.
It's funny how that's like one of those interactions where it's like nothing in the game that like indicates that these characters would do that, right? But it's just like, oh, we need to have a back air for this character in like the original Smash, right?
Mm.
But it just like stuck around. It's like, no, it's kind of cool. Like,
I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Because their hands are like filled with their sword and their shield, right? So if they want a move that isn't a sword move,
yeah, they're pretty burdened with the shit they've gotten on them, you know, between sword, shield, arrows, boomerangs, bombs.
yeah. And they're also like, they're not like a sword fighter in the discipline sense. They're not like Marth and Lucina where they're like classically trained, you know?
Yeah, no, they're very resourceful.
Yeah, exactly. Now you bet if Link's just doing his best, you know? Oh, that was a sick F tilt actually.
We need Link with just fists, I reckon. That'd be hype. Oh, the normal bomb.
Oh. Yeah, nice.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Link with fists. I do think adventurer kind of character with like fists would be sick. Like Shantae would have been like a really cool.
And the closest thing we got was Banjo.
That's true,
and
actually.
it's not ideal.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't think there's really been many brawlers in this game for like. There's no brawlers. Like, they didn't release any.
Yeah. I think when you get characters that have a lot of stuff in their game, they just like kind of become zoners.
Yeah.
Like projectiles are like.
It's the easiest way to represent like portions of that franchise, right?
Yeah. Projectiles and weapons, right? Like they're like often the things that a video game that would have a fighting character in them will have.
That
Nice.
was so cool.
Yeah, I was just saying before how the Germans are going to freak out when Bin starts doing bomb stuff to them.
I wonder. I mean, I think Bin's pretty comfortable playing both characters, whether it's Pit or Link. But it would just be interesting to see what his choices are in the characters when he's there. Because, you know, like, at the moment, you know, is he picking these based on the matchups, or is it like, you know, the player matchup rather than the character himself?
Yeah, it is probably a little bit both. I think Bin isn't a strict, I'd use this for this, and I use that for that kind of guy. I think he is really like a, oh yeah, whatever works, works. Like,
yeah. I mean, he's more than capable, right?
yeah. I think like it is a good way to, it's good to not restrict yourself to characters, even if the matchups are like, maybe not as optimal on paper.
Yeah. I think that's just like, in general, better for the mentor.
It's like, think of it like problem solving, right? Like if you can't solve it with from one angle of attack. Oh. And that was a run off fair. That fair is like so crazy.
It's pretty damn good.
It looks not good. It looks small. It looks clunky. Like Young Link looks clunky, you know?
Well, this character is literally like, it's pretty much almost just a rip of melee Young Link. Except they made like the fire arrows like faster, right?
Yeah, and like the angle is better.
Yeah.
The melee fire arrows, which I love by the way, I really like Young Link in melee. The melee fire arrows like drop straight away if you don't charge them. So you can actually do like be above them, like fire arrow, and the arrow will like fall onto their shield and you can like grab them.
It's pretty cool. I think overall, definitely more utility out of the current fire arrow.
Yeah. Nah, but the falling ones are sick though. Oh, that's crazy.
Free smash attacks. I do like that, regardless of, like, I mean, you know, like, these players know the DI, right? Like,
yeah.
But you still have to go for the option, regardless, you know what I mean? Because space control, they can't really punish you for fairing. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to always throw it, because there's a chance, right? He's not going to really get punished for doing it.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, they're playing the same character, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, that's true.
They got very similar wing
They go for the boomerang fair. Yeah, I think that's true. I do think it's like, it would be kind of cool to see people be like, oh yeah, I know that this isn't going to be true, so I'm just not going to go for it, and instead look for something else.
You can. I think it's it comes back to risk reward at the end of the day.
It's also like muscle memory, right? Like if it works versus like 90% of people, or if it works sometimes, like 10% of the time, then you kind of want to do it every time just in case.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, it's looking a bit grim, but
Yeah, Jono seems really in control here, and this is going to be the deciding game, honestly.
yeah, Jono hasn't had the best time in the...
Into the bomb?
Yeah, he's...
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Jono looking clean at the moment.
That was a nice idea from Bin. He like wanted to catch the roll in with the boomerang, but unfortunately, no dice.
That's a rough cup.
Look at that controller wrap. The speed of a seasoned veteran.
He's ready to, what's the word for it? I feel like Jono will just go into his zone now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sort of just start mentally preparing for the next set.
He does that. He's a meditator. I remember at the Queensland Ranbat, I like was out and I was like waiting. I think I had like an hour until my comms or whatever. So I decided to go for a walk and just explore the campus. I'm like exploring like the campus. There's like no one there. Like it's pretty much completely empty. Like turn around a corner and just on a couch there's just Jono. I'm like, what are you doing? Aren't you still in bracket, man? He's like, yeah, I'm just chilling out. I'm like, oh, okay.
This game is quite mentally taxing. I think the speed